said, you know, hey, that's your brothers, you know, and that's to me as well. Cause we got to finish the work, finish the building, the house, the foundations. Okay, we can't just start the foundations and then stop the work. Then we gotta finish it, man. And it's the work here, Ezekiel 33 verse 7. So thou, son of man, I will set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word of my mouth and warn them from me. That's our job here, man. We're being the watchman of the Most High. But the Lord Yahweh said unto me, I'm going to start verse 6. Then said I, oh Lord, power, Yahweh, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. Verse 7. But the Yahweh said unto me, say not, I am a child, but I shall go to all that I shall send from thee. And whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. Verse 8. Be not afraid of their face, for I am with thee, to deliver thee, saith the Lord Yahweh. None. And then the Yahweh put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Yahweh said unto me, behold, I put my words in thy mouth. 10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations, and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down, and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant. Come on, man, you see? So, come on, man, you know.
Shout it to the mountaintop.
No, man. Climbing to the mountaintop. That's Spirit. I've done him to say that, man. And that's what we're gonna do, man. And look at it that way, man. We're doing this for 2/3 of our own people as well. You know, that's why Yahweh shall cause us as well. We shall be as saviors as well, man. And Hosea reads, Israel was guided by the prophet, and by the prophet shall he be delivered. Shall they be preserved? You know. This is Isaiah chapter 6, verse 5. Then said I, woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and adorn the midst of a people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the King, the Yahweh of hosts. At verse 6, then flew one of the seraphims unto me. That's an angel having a live coal in his hand, which he had taken from the tongues from off the altar. Verse 7, and he laid it upon my mouth and said, lo, this have touched thy lips, and thy iniquity is taken away, and thy sin purged. Come on, you know, and that's what the Most High has done for us. Each time we go out here, the Most High has cleaned us, man, to preach his word. Okay, that's like a superpower, man. The Most High gave us that superpower, man. Superpower to clean us, to make us pure again, to prophesy the word. That's why you know, when David committed adultery, he didn't just give up, man. He felt sorrowful. He was trying to get back the Most High's forgiveness and repenting. And he asked the Lord, clean him, make him white again, white as snow. And I shall teach the transgressors thy ways, man. That's what he said. So he must have that same spirit, man. The same spirit of David. Through that Holy Spirit, the Most High, Yahweh Shai has gifted us, man, freely. You know? So yeah, man, you know, that goes into that. As it reads in Song of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 6, I opened to my beloved, but my beloved had withdrawn himself and was gone. My soul failed. When he spake, I saw him, but I could not find him. I called, but he gave me no answer. 7. The watchmen that went about the city found me and smote me. They wounded me. The keepers of the walls took away my dove from me. And that's like us, man, on trying to find this truth. Our beloved, man, Yahweh Shai. Okay, and then you just turn it back, you know, that's confusion. That's off, you know. So that's what that goes into, you know. I read again, Song of Solomon 5 and 6. I opened to my beloved, but my beloved had withdrawn himself and was gone. My soul failed when he spake. I sought him, but I could not find him. I called, but he gave me no answer. And that ain't what we want, you know. We want the Most High to keep answering us, you know. Keep dealing with us, you know. So Khan, yeah, man, that's going into that. We must keep enduring, as the scripture reads, through much tribulation and sorrow shall you enter into the kingdom of heaven. You know, and that's why the Most High gives us visions and dreams to keep uplifting us, man. Keep us girded and uplift us, you know. Lift our heads, you know, lift our faith, you know. That's why we must be constant in prayer, praying that Most High lifts up our faiths in these times, man. These are going to be some heavy times. So I'm going to close out with Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. Okay. Verse 8, all things are I mean, verse 9, the thing that have been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. So that which is done is that which shall be done, man. Meaning the slavery, the captivity, Edom, the so-called white man put us in, is that what we're going to do to him? That's what, and that is what it's going into, man. Okay, 10, is there anything whereof it may be said, see this is new, and have been already of old time which was before us? Going into this kingdom, Babylon. This has been here, you know? Okay, it's just the last one, you know, the worst captivity. Verse 13, and I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under the heaven. This sort of bell have I am given to the sons of men to be exercised therewith. Okay, it says right there, I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. Because that's Solomon going back to Adam, man. Adam had all the wisdom and knowledge. And Yahweh Shai, ultimately, you know? He has it all the wisdom right now. Technically, he's a God already. He's just waiting for his return, you know? The Most High's light, green light, man. This sort of bell all I am given to the sons of men to be exercised therewith. This sort of bell, man, seeing our people lost, bugged out, man. A black woman thinking she's a car and being bugged out. Doing all crack and all these drugs, man. Bugged out. Verse 14, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun. And behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. How is I seeing all the homosexuality, man? Judah and Issachar, man, 2/3 just bugged out, man, kissing each other, man. Bugged out, you know? Kissing each other, just seeing Jay-Z. All this wickedness, man. Seeing Beyonce, seeing Tyler Perry, you know? Because we know what he does, man. He helped push that spirit out there heavy on our people, man. Yahweh Shai seeing that, you know? And it's angering him. His eyes are red about it, you know? I'm going to read it again. Ecclesiastes 1 in verse 14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of the spirit. Seeing us under captivity, seeing Christopher Columbus come. Which just happened, you know, 500 years ago. Not even a year, not even a day. Not even a day in the Most High's time, man. So it's all building up in Yahweh Shai, man. Verse 15, that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. That which is crooked cannot be made straight. 2/3 of our people in all these other nations, man. You know? So Yahweh Shai's, you know, hungry. He's hungry for the kingdom, you know? He's ultimately hungry to destroy Babylon, you know, Edom, and put him out of power, you know. I communed with mine own heart, saying, Lo, I am come to great estate, and am gotten more wisdom than all they that have been before me in Jerusalem. Yahweh Shai being in the kingdom, being in the throne already, man. In the spirit road already, I should say. You know? Being on the throne next to his father, but waiting for the time, man, to establish the kingdom here. Time, my heart had great experience of wisdom and knowledge. All the experience he had here, while he was here, and all his past lives. You know, he finished his labor. Even though technically, you know, he's still working through us. Huh? You're an Israelite. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 1 verse let me get this verse again. 17, and I gave my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also is fixation of spirit, man. Okay? Okay, you know, knowing, going back to Adam, knowing the knowledge of good and evil. Tasting both sides, you know. Seeing, knowing the truth. Seeing our people lost, you know. Verse 18 here, last verse here. For in much wisdom is much grief, and in that increased knowledge, and he that increaseth knowledge increases sorrow. This truth ultimately, you know. Knowing we're Israelites, you know, as it reads in Revelation, it was, he ate the scroll. It was bitter it was sweet in my mouth and bitter as honey in my mouth, and in my stomach it was bitter. It was sour, you know. For much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases knowledge increases sorrow, man. Knowing that we are technically still under slavery, under bondage, knowing how long we've been oppressed, knowing we have the chemtrails, the GMOs, our people have, and us having back problems, neck problems, you know, eye problems, you know. So yeah, man, you know. That's Solomon telling you there is, Hawashai there telling there, yeah, it's telling you there is not easy. Telling you it's going to be much grief and sorrow, you know. I've come to bring us, I've not come to bring peace on earth, but a sword. One last thing I want to touch on is that back in verse Ecclesiastes 1 verse 13, and I gave my heart to seek and to search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. This sore travail, or a great burden, hath Elohim given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. Okay, this work, this labor we have, we must carry on Yahushai's legacy, man. You know, in the NIV it says great burden. Or here it says sore travail have Elohim given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. Okay? And I'm going to close out with Habakkuk 1:1. The burden which Habakkuk the prophet did see. Because it's the burden, the work. It's a burden, it's a labor. But it's a labor of love. We enjoy it. But you know, ultimately we want the kingdom, man. Okay? Like Peter said, what shall we receive for leaving all we had? Yahushua told him straight. He told him, and who better than to ask? Yahushua told him, you shall receive double. Meaning everything we lost on this side, we shall receive it twofold in the kingdom, man. And that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna come. So, you know, with that, I'm gonna close out, you know. Lord willing, I pray and hope this is edifying. Okay, all praise and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Krakadash. Double honors to the elders, singing honors to the apostles, preaching and teaching us the word of truth. And with sincerity as always. And sing honors to the elect as well, part of the elect that may not be set up as prophets or teachers, but are going to be part of that remnant that received grace from the sword. The missiles, it's ultimately going to destroy Babylon, which is part of Revelation 17 and 16. With that, I bought a ball, wa shalak riyum, wa nasham, wa bagim, ma shabayim, I call Yabin Nawa, wa galyum, wa 2/3, wa bought a ball, man. So next time, Lord willing, peace and blessings, salutations, should hopefully elect. Shalom. Okay.